Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing? I'll give it just a second. Make sure notifications go out. And also, let me check my volume. Bitch. All right, let's see. Oop, wait a minute. All right, perfect. Hey, Chakra King, how are you? All right, so guys, let's get right into it. How have y'all been? Have y'all been watching the Olympics? Did y'all watch the Olympics? Before we get into the beef sector shit, we're going to talk about some regular shit. The Olympics were amazing. Well, let's just say that the American athletes were amazing. The Olympics themselves were a little bit fucking weird. Like France really got weird with this shit. I don't think France is going to be able to host the Olympics for a long while after some of the shenanigans they pulled over there. Hey, Blackberry Molasses. For example, like the opening ceremony was, it left a nasty taste in a lot of people's mouths. If you know, then you know. It left a nasty taste in a lot of people's mouths. Hey, young MIA, how are you? So, with the opening ceremony debacle, and also it was a situation where the Olympic athletes were staying in hotels that were lackluster. They had them sleeping on cardboard built beds. The food was horrible, which is crazy because they were in Paris, France. How can you have horrible food in Paris? Like that shit don't even make no sense. That shit don't even make no fucking sense. So there were a lot of things uh that were left to be desired with the Paris Olympics. So I don't think that France is gonna have, they was ready to go back to Beijing, bitch, and that says a lot. When you would rather have the food in Beijing, China, than in Paris, France, that says a lot. And the Olympic athletes, some of them refused to stay in those lackluster hotels, and they banded together and they all like fucking left and got their own hotels. It was a mess. Young MIA said that their favorite Olympian was a Turkish man in the air rifle competition. Yeah, the shooting and the air rifle competitions this year, they were very good. It was something new. Did y'all see that breakdancing bullshit? They added breakdancing to the Olympics this year, and I think it was, I don't know, Yugoslavia or somewhere that sent some white bitch out there to breakdance. It was fucking horrible. Like she was trolling for real, for real. I didn't see anybody else. They have been playing the clip of this horrible bitch doing what she was doing. Oh my god! Why would they add breakdancing? Why would they take away something that is actually an Olympic sport and add something like breakdancing? Why would they add breakdancing and not add ballet? Like ballet is a real true fucking sport. Like I love ballet. So, and I know what those girls go through, and it's a lot. Why would they add breakdancing and not add competitive cheerleading? Like what the fuck? But that's neither here nor there. Chakra King said breakdancing, grand opening, grand closing. Young MIA said she was high on salvia. Listen, they was claiming it was the indica over here that time. They had Ness acting all crazy. You remember that, young MIA? They was blaming it on the indica. Now we blaming it on the salvia. The weed don't get a break, child. It ain't the weed, it's these niggas. And I say that through all areas of race. You ain't got to be black to be a nigga. All right, so hold on, guys. Let me pull up. I don't really have no notes, but I do have like some bullet points. Let me pull those up. Um, Give me just a second. All right. So since the last time we talked, Wiley has been arrested and he was put in the crazy house, bitch. Now I know y'all seen I had posted about it. Once again, if you did not know, Wiley has been arrested and he was in the crazy house, bitch. Hey, CCN TV, how are you? So it was almost a similar situation to the Emmett Till when Wiley got to explaining it. He ended up naked like he did with the Emmett Till library situation. He ended up being detained while naked like he did with the I don't what is it with these people who like to go crazy and get naked? What is the get naked thing about? I don't understand that. Is it like the clothes be touching them and bothering them? Cause like generally, I am a I don't like clothes and shit on me when I'm in the house, especially when I'm in the bed. But like to be outside and naked, I would like to do it, but it's not proper in society. So what is this? What is this getting naked and just like wilding out shit? What is that about? I don't understand that. And it's not like he's walking around in his underwear. This nigga likes to get booty butt naked, dick swinging, balls swinging, all that shit, and they got to take his big ass down. And Rico said Wiley smelled like spit and shit. Or what did he say? He said he smelled like spit and something. I think he said he smelled like spit and piss. So who wants to fucking handcuff some crazy manic motherfucker who's sweaty and naked and smells like spit and piss? Like, I know people give police a hard time, but my heart goes out to them when they have to deal with things like that. I swear. Just think about it, bitch. Oh, I could never. Nobody cares. What is that? Dark Hoarder. Nobody cares. Work harder says some people get a sick thrill from doing it. I guess so. Because Wiley is technically mentally ill. So maybe he does get a sick thrill from doing it. I'm not mentally ill. So that's probably why I don't understand it. That's probably why I have a lack of understanding for that type of behavior. It's beyond me, bitch. So yeah, and Wiley has also been he's been in the beef sector a lot lately. He's been hitting Ness panel. He's been hitting Lemon's panel. We all know Wiley now resides in Las Vegas. So with this Las Vegas trip coming up, Wiley is trying to insert himself into being a major player in this trip. You know, he don't have to spend no money to be a major player. So it's wise for him to try to insert himself and not have to spend a dime to do so. And he's going to get the clout and he's going to get the numbers, especially because he's just had this story where he was arrested and detained on a 5150 for like 48 hours or however long they had that nigga up in there. Wiley also has been over there exposing his family. He been playing videos of his uncle in the church house preaching, and he's been playing videos of other family members and stuff. So he's been exposing his family. He told a story about how his uncle is neglectful to the grandmother. Wiley's grandmother is being neglected. He keeps saying how his mama is a drunk. Like it's a whole fucking mess over there. Marquise is a whole fucking mess over there. I love it. I love it. Me and my bitches feel like old beef sector days. Cause one of my bitches is a Wiley fan, but she like messy Wiley. So she is really getting back into it a little bit because Wiley is back on that bullshit. And she's a fan from back when Wiley used to run the girls. So if you old school beef sector, you remember the days where like Chopper used to run the girls, bitch. Wiley used to run the girls, bitch. You remember them days? And it seems like we might be circling back around to that if these niggas can make themselves known to that point. Do you think the Vegas trip will give good content? I think it will, young MIA. I think the Vegas trip will give good content if they film nonstop. Like if somebody, it doesn't have to be one person, but they can just kind of like all kind of like just start going live Like somebody needs to be in Vegas live at all times of the day and night. And if that happens, then I feel like the Vegas trip will be a success because it'll be so much content going on and so many people drinking and doing this and doing that. I'm not saying that people will be acting a fool online, but you know how you know what B sector gives, bitch. So I feel like that's what they need to do. It doesn't need to be one person, but they need to all kind of just go live. Somebody needs to be live at all time in Vegas. We need to have eyes on Vegas at all time while these niggas is in Vegas. That's what I feel like. And if they do that, then it will be successful and everybody will get numbers. Oh, and Young MIA said a GoPro will do the trick. They don't even need a GoPro. It's enough people going to where they can pull this shit off. You know what I'm saying? It's enough people going to where they can pull this shit off. And it doesn't even need to be coordinated. I mean, it's not coordinated now and they pull this shit off. Somebody's live every minute of the fucking day at this point. So, next thing I want to talk about is Brooke. Did y'all see after Brooke confessed that the baby was fake? She came out here and made a fucking video and was cussing out everybody. She was mad at everybody and then she deleted the shit. How's she gonna be mad at everybody and she was the one who was constantly lying? That bitch is insane. Young MIA said I heard about it. So I, is she still going to this Vegas shit is so crazy. Like on Monday, the niggas be going to Vegas. By Thursday, they uninvited to Vegas. By Friday, they say they ain't going to Vegas and got a refund. But then by the next Wednesday, they going again. Like, is this bitch going to Vegas? Because I heard that they still going to meet up with Pills. So, and I think her and Pills is still supposed to meet up or whatever. I don't know. I don't think they broke up. I'm saying broke up with quotation fingers in the fucking air because we all know that shit is like a farce, but whatever. Well, I don't think they broke up, but is she still going to Vegas? She's probably going to Vegas. If she bought the tickets and stuff before they fill out, that bitch is going because ain't nobody got no money to be wasting no motherfucking money on no tickets and no goddamn rooms and shit for y'all to be playing games, bitch. You gonna invite me all the fuck you want, but I'm still going to Vegas if I done paid for it. And she was claiming she had paid for it. But then again, she's a known fucking liar, just like the people she surrounds herself with. So we'll see. We will see. We shall see. T Danielle says she's not going. Her and her sister are going somewhere else. Mm-hmm. That bitch will probably pop her ass up right in Vegas and be running around with pills, fucking on him. And trying to do her own fake Vegas wedding to compete with Ness and Lemon. So Ness was over there talking about the wedding and stuff. Like they have a plan, they're gonna do this and do that, and then they'll swing past and get married and all that other shit. I'm like, girl, do you have a wedding dress? Now I know this is a fake wedding. I know this is a fake wedding, but it's the only wedding you will ever have, most likely. So why not make the most out of it and actually get a wedding dress now? Mm. She could probably even get one from like the Goodwill for like $30 or $35 and just kind of like, I don't know what you're tailoring. If you can tailor it yourself, bitch, you say you work in fashion, so let's see that you work in fashion. Go get you a wedding dress from the Goodwill, rip the motherfucking sleeves off, sew a bodice into that bitch and make it do what it do. Don't show up with no fucking bodycon dress on, bitch. Because we going to drag you. We're going to fucking drag you. It needs to be an actual wedding dress because this is your one and only, like, shebang. This is it for you as far as weddings are concerned. So make it do what it do, bitch. Even if it is fake, make it do what it do. And you should also have a professional photographer there. I'm just saying. And hopefully you have somebody to do your hair. Hopefully you just don't show up with the fucking regular old fucking wig with that bandeau around it and those bangs, that Barbie doll fucking plastic wig. Please don't show up with that on your wedding day. Please don't. Like, you need to updo. See if you can find somebody to give you like a French roll. Like, I don't know what your hair looks like or what your hairline is giving or whatever, but see if somebody can give you a French roll or something, bitch. Like, you need to, like, traditional hair in a fucking dress. Like, and you need to make that nigga put a suit on. Do not let that nigga come to the wedding with a fucking collar shirt and some jeans on, bitch. If you're gonna do it right. Hey, Kitty Cadillac, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're doing well. So if you're gonna do it right, bitch. And y'all need to have a reception as well. And I ain't talking about one of those VS kind of receptions with like fucking Halloween candy and chips and shit. I'm talking like a real reception. Like something that resembles a real reception, possibly hors d'oeuvres or something. I don't know. But that's just me. Even if you're gonna fake it, bitch, you gotta fake it till you make it. Whatever. We know what it's gonna be. Hey, don't ask me, Ish, how are you? We know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be fucking ghetto. They're not even gonna have a reception. They're gonna get married in the Elvis Chapel and run right back on that bus and be drinking and twerking on the pole on that bus. That's gonna be the reception, bitch. Alcohol on the bus is the reception. But it's cool. Whatever y'all give us, we gonna consume and we gonna talk about the shit. Period. All right, let's talk about ZT. So, did y'all see that shit last night? ZT got his ass beat on live, y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it because when I posted it, he only had 500 views, but right now that shit say 4,500 views. So since last night and now, 4,000 more niggas have seen it, and I'm sure some of you niggas then went back and seen it a second and third time because we waiting for him to sober up and take that motherfucker down. So we have to watch it multiple times to make sure that everything we seen was what the fuck we seen. And when that nigga come out here acting sideways, we can recount to him and regale to him his tales of woes and fucking tragedy over there the other night. It was a mess. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. Oh, you seen it live? Don't ask me, Ish. I seen it like an hour after because I was just scrolling and scrolling, and I was like, "Oh, ZT was live. Let me see what he was talking about." Because you know he be over there in his little nurse outfit, and he don't be really talking about shit. And lately, he been over there calling Wiley and calling other men and like cussing them out on the phone on live and stuff. So that's been his stick lately. So the video last night, that's how it started off. He started off calling Wiley and cussing Wiley out and being disrespectful to Wiley and trying to play Wiley and make Wiley look, well, I don't want to say look crazy because the nigga is crazy, but he was trying to like downplay Wiley and give Wiley his ass to kiss. But that shit quickly turned around on him because ZT was over there drinking and stuff. You know, when ZT be drinking, he get a little bit out of sorts, I would say. So with him get drinking and getting out of sorts and already being turned up by being spicy with Wiley, ZT got spicy with that boyfriend. They say the nigga named Nathaniel. So Anthony over there got spicy with Nathaniel, and it ended up being full fisticuffs, bitch. They had furniture over there moving. All ZC little rooms to go furniture got fucked up last night. You know them little side tables that he had in that living room with them little thin silver bars and the glass on top. All that shit got fucked up last night. And I hope he's done paying it off. Cause you know that rooms to go, that's a scam. They had you paying for that shit for 10 years and it'll never be paid off. I hope he done paid all that shit off because it's fucked up now. He got to get some new shit. I heard that Big Lots is having a back to school and back to college special, so maybe he can go to Big Lots and pick him up some new side tables and some like a couch or something. I don't know. That's his style. He's got the Big Lots style. Somebody let that nigga know that Big Lots is having the back to college special. Cause didn't his house look like it was furnished for a college kid? I'm just saying. So send that nigga over there to Big Lots. He probably can come up. He probably could spend like, I don't know, maybe $1,000 to replace all that shit. Cause Nathaniel was over there like a motherfucking bulldozer, fucking shit up, bitch. Nathaniel was over there giving Brahma bull, bitch. Shout out to Tracy. Nathaniel was sick of Anthony's shit on last night. Do you hear me? Kitty Cadillac said all that shit talking. He turned out into a putty cat. Yeah, he sure the fuck did. Young MIA said I only became aware of it because Rick Reed was live. When he was live, something got his attention. They tore that house down. Yes, the fuck they did. Oh my God. Yes. My favorite nickname for Nathaniel is Toes. Rick Reed over there calling the nigga Toes. Well, you know that come from diabetic toes. If y'all are old, are you? I don't. You're not old school beef sector young MIA, so you don't remember back in the day when Rick Reed originally gave Nathaniel that nickname of diabetic toes. So that nigga has been diabetic toes for like 2 years now. But because Toes ain't really ZT and Toes ain't really been out here like that. We ain't really heard from Toes. We ain't really spoke on Toes. But Toes ain't nothing new. That is nothing new. We've been new about diabetic toes. Hey Miami Popo, how are you? So yeah, we love to give a nigga nickname around here. So people are speculating that possibly ZT is locked up in the clink clink from that shit he pulled last night because he did not delete the video. But I will say after he made that video last night, he was scheduled to come live again. That video is gone. And also if you look at his page, all the other videos from this year are gone. It's only this recent video with him and Toes in there fighting and videos from last year. So ZT is, I don't think he's locked up. He's over there playing strategic with his page, bitch. Trying to get the members by any means necessary, even if it is to the detriment of his own reputation. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because his reputation is already shit, right? He ain't incognito. I'm looking at the page right now. Oh my God, don't ask me. It said they both was fighting and crying at the same time. Yes, they was. Yes, they was. And then after ZT was crying, cause Toes was over there choking him out. You could hear Toes choking him out. ZT was like, "Stop, baby, stop, stop." So Anthony was over there getting choked the fuck out. Nathaniel was choking that nigga the fuck out. And after Nathaniel stopped, he said, "I'm done. I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you." The both of them niggas was breathing hard as a motherfucker. Both of them know that their blood pressure is too high and their asses is motherfucking too old and they got too many motherfucking ailments to be over there playing them goddamn teenage high school games. But you know what? You know what crossed my mind? That situation where Rico and ZT was fighting, they like I told y'all the last time we talked, them boys be over there, they be over there fighting the fuck. So I almost guarantee y'all, ZT and Toes fucked like rabbits last night. After them little emotions wore off, them niggas fucked like rabbits last night. Do you hear me when I tell you? ZT had them little 6 remaining diabetic toes curled the fuck up. And yes, I said 6 remaining because if you listen to Rick last night, Rick had let us know he called a man toes because the man has missing several toes from the diabetes. You know, when you had the diabetes, you got to get shit cut off for you. So he had them 6 toes curled the fuck up, bitch, last night. Uh-huh. Now we did hear toes. We heard more from Toes than we have heard from in the past, and Toes do sound like Michael Jackson. He got that little soft voice over there. So with that being said, who is the top? I really don't want to ask because that is like personal. And And I would feel just slightly offended if people were asking about like my sexual preferences of topping and bottoming and all that shit. But bitch, I gotta ask, who the fuck y'all think is the top and who y'all think is the bottom over there? Cause I always assumed that ZT was the bottom because he real sassy. But Toes is even sassier. So what the fuck are they over there doing? What are they over there doing? And it's not like you can Google some shit like that. Like I would ask Google, but I don't think Google would know. Like, and what do you even ask? Like, hey Google, what do two sassy men in a relationship do together? Like, are they both? uh, I don't even want to get into it. Oh my god, it's so bad. Do they take turns? Google, like, what the fuck? I, mm, mm, I'd be confused, bitch. They entangle themselves like a rattlesnake when mating. Young MIA, fucking stop it. I'm gonna slap you across your wrist. Oh my God, Shauna say, ask Siri. She'll know what's up. I don't have Siri, Shauna. I have an Android. It's me and Google against the world over here. I don't know this Siri you speak of. Me and her are not acquainted. And thank you for being a long time member, Shauna. I appreciate it, boo. Don't ask me. Ish said, "Oh, I heard it. Yeah, you big fat overeater." Oh my God. And then did y'all hear the man say that ZT had hit him with a pot? Did y'all hear that man say that ZT had hit him with a pot? Bitch, that is assault and battery. But then again, that man did pick up the hammer and had charged ZT, and ZT had grabbed the hammer from him. So they was over there with pots and hammers, bitch. Why was a hammer laying out? Like, in order for me to grab a hammer to defend myself in a domestic violence dispute, I have to go over to the China hutch and like grab into the bottom drawer where the hammers and the screwdrivers and shit are. Like, what the fuck? Why is the hammer just laying out? What's going on over there? And why y'all got pots laying out? In order for me to grab a pot to defend myself, I have to go up underneath the cabinet and get a pot. What the fuck is going on? And then people was talking about how ZT James and Rick was talking about how ZT house is dirty because y'all seen them white jeans that boy had on. Them white booty cutters he had on. They wasn't booty cutters, but they was booty cutters. I don't even know how to explain it. Oh, okay, I know how to explain it. They was low rise. Like, you know them low rise jeans where you have to be real careful and put a belt on or your booty crack will be showing. He had a pair of them on. And they was white. And by the time him and Toes got up off the floor from fighting, them jeans was dirty. Them things was filthy. And his little booty crack was out. He had his shirt tucked in, so you couldn't see it. But the way them jeans was riding low like that, you could tell his booty crack was out. And they was real, real tight. They was too tight for a man of his age and of his size. Cause y'all know ZT done put on some of that Corona weight. Now it don't look bad on him. I do like him a little thicker. I don't like no little scrag bean. I do like him a little thicker. So the weight don't look bad on him, but I mean you can't be wearing skinny booty jeans on top of that nigga. Like, those days are over. I mean, those days shouldn't have even begun, but that's besides the point. So by the time ZT got off the floor, he had no do rag on. He was breathing real, real heavy, like he was a regular smoker. I don't think ZT is a smoker, but he sure was breathing like he was a smoker, bitch. And them jeans was dirty. So I don't even think he could throw them in the washing machine and get them clean. He probably had to get them things dry clean. And you better make Toes pay for them jeans. You better make him pay for the dry cleaning because he did that. And they probably had some blood on them because they was over there fighting. Toes was really in his feelings. He was really mad. But ZT was over there talking big shit, but he was drunk on top of that. Like, according to ZT, him and Toes been together for like almost 20 years or whatever. So at this point, Toes should be used to the way ZT be talking to him. He should be used to it. Like, nigga, you signed up for this abusive relationship. for over 2 decades. Like, fucking take your medicine, swallow your pill, make your bed, and calm the fuck down, Toes. Shauna said, you think they slap fight? Absolutely. You could hear it last night, Shauna. If you go back to it, you hear them slap fighting. They wasn't really throwing punches. They was kind of slap fighting. I'm sure Toes had some webs across his ass too. Y'all know what webs is, right? Webs is like when you get slapped and you get hit with the belt and your skin swell up in that. That's a web. So I'm sure Toes had some webs on his big ass too. Cause ZT, I mean, he wasn't really holding back. They was giving blow for blow. But Toes probably got more out of his body than he usually gets, and that scares ZT. You know what I'm saying? They be over there fighting, but Toes usually don't really get so passionate with it. But I guess Toes was fucking fed up last night, bitch, and he was like, "Fuck that shit, bitch. You want it? Here it go. Here it go. Here it go." He just went fucking crazy. Y'all know how it be. If they were sword fighting, you'll hear thumps. Oh my God, Shauna, Shauna. Well, they definitely was sword fighting after that shit. After the live went off, and they calmed down a little bit and was able to like talk and hold each other and cry and all that shit. They was definitely sword fighting. Mm-hmm. What else is happening, y'all? Oh, they keep talking about Big Bestie still over there dragging Uppity child, and people are mad about it. I was gonna say people got the nerve to be mad about it, but people are upset about it. Some people are upset about it. Other people are not. I already told y'all how I feel about it. I don't give a shit. It's funny to me, and as long as the bitch ain't lying, I don't care. I don't give a shit. What do y'all think about it? Do y'all feel different about Big Bestie all of a sudden because she is now into the habit of dragging the shit out of Nyla anytime Uppity opens her fucking snaggletooth ass mouth? Do y'all feel some type of way about it? I don't. Do y'all look at Big Bestie any differently? I don't. I'm just saying. What else is going on, guys? I don't think it's really nothing else that I seen. It was some situation going on with Juan Key Pro, but whatever it is, it's very confusing and it's kind of a non-factor. And it's a slow week when Juan Key is the motherfucking like topic of discussion. Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. We have a whole election going on. We could have debated about that for a week, but nope, y'all wanted to switch it to Juan Key. So I guess. And I am subscribed to Juan Key, and I've been watching Juan Key for over like 2 years now. So I'm more familiar with him than most of the people who are making all these long ass videos and commentary about him are familiar with him. And I really don't have anything to say about the situation. I mean, there is no I mean, for me there is no situation because it's an old situation and it's been brought up several times, and every time it's brought up them niggas ignore it. So now that it's the 15th time it's been brought up, now they want to pay attention, and at the 15th time it's being brought up, I don't give a fuck anymore. That's just me. Who would win in a fight, Wonky or King Roman News? If you're talking about a verbal fight, King Roman News wins. If you're talking about a physical fight, Juan Key might have the advantage because he is from Brooklyn, and he has had to grow up in the trenches fighting his whole life, like physically fighting. Being a gay boy in New York and walking them streets and shit. You're like, yeah. So, physically fighting, I probably will put my money on Juan Key. Verbally fighting, I definitely put my money on King Roman News because King Roman is a motherfucker with his mouth. Now, I'm not saying that King Roman don't got hands on top of that. I'm just saying that's what I see as far as from what I know about these two gentlemen who I've been watching for years. Young MIA said physical fight. Oh, King Roman is also from New York. I thought King Roman was from like Virginia or some shit. I don't know why I thought King Roman was from Virginia. What part of New York is King Roman from? It depends on what part he's from. Cause I mean, you can't be from like Roxbury or fucking like what part is he from? Young MIA say KRN is meth on verbal and moderate in physical combat. Is meh on verbal and moderate on physical combat. That's what you think, MIA? Not according to them. Bree went hard body on that little girl. Well, I mean, she did, but Uppity fucking deserved it because did you hear what the fuck Uppity said to Bree before Bree got up there and dragged that girl? Like with this shit with Bree and Uppity, Bree is not starting it. Uppity is starting the shit and Bree is fucking finish it. Bree is like giving that bitch finish her. Fatality. Bitch, that's what it's giving. So, I mean, leave her the fuck alone if you can't take the finish her in the fatality. Shauna said, I've seen KRN go hard on reading a bitch. Yeah, KRN, he goes hard. He go real hard. He lives in Baltimore but born in Brooklyn. Okay, so two Brooklyn biffers. Mm, I may have to, I don't, let me think. I would have to, because they both are not men of big stature. I think they was talking about how Juan Key was a little fella, but Juan Key he ain't that little. He's still a fucking man. Like I guess he's probably like what 5'4", 5'5" or something, and King Roman's probably 5'6" or 5'7". Like they're not that big of guys, and they're not fat either. They're both pretty toned, so shit. What do they weigh? They probably weigh no more than 150 or 60 pounds each. They're giving featherweight. So it would be a good fight. Let's just say that, bitch. It would be a good fight. A good little cute little featherweight. Razzle dazzle. Young MIA said they think they about the same on everything. Real life with Anthony McNeil. Hey Anthony, and thank you for being a long time member. I really appreciate it. Anthony saying Wonky is slick with that mouth though. Well, at least from what I heard a couple of years back. Yes, Wonky is slick with the mouth, but as of late, Wonky does not directly come out and say like the person's name or address the person. He really kind of likes to do a roundabout way of speaking when he addresses somebody or a situation, which is cool, but it only benefits people who actually keep up with him and actually watch him on a consistent basis. Because if you don't, then you don't know what the fuck he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hey Chipper, how are you? Chipper says Wonky is from Washington Heights, New York, and my man's King Roman News is from Upper New York. All right, so Chipper, with that being said, who you got the money on as far as a physical altercation? Washington Heights or Upper New York? You's a New York nigga, Chipper. You would be the best to tell us and let us know what you think. Excuse me. And this is totally just based on them being similar in size, similar in stature, and similar in the area that they live in, and similar in spiciness, bitch. They're very similar when it comes to all of those things. So who you got your money on, Chipper? Who you got your hun done on? If we betting. If we betting. Do I have a blunt left still? No, I gotta roll one. Don't ask me. It said, oh my God, Wiley is back on the strip, still manic again. Right now, currently? Currently? Are you talking about what we was talking about previously? Hold on, let me see, because currently, is he live? Ooh, currently, bitch, hold on. Nigga, why would we donate when like 2 months ago you was talking about that Kamala Harris coon and Tasha K and some other people and Armand Wiggins and them was stealing your cash apps and stealing your super chats. You said that shit just 2 months ago. So why would they donate, Marquise? This nigga is crazy. So yeah, y'all, Wiley is live right now on the strip. He is out and about amongst the people. Mm. Y'all pray for the public. That's all I'ma say. Pray for the public because they don't know. They don't know. Chipper say I'm cool with KRN, but I was laser focused on the history of that Rico, the sleaze stack. What you talking about, Rico the sleaze? Do, Chipper, do you wait a minute, Chipper? You got a new? Is that your picture, Chipper? Did you finally put a picture up there for us, Chipper? Or is that the AI? What's going on here? What's going on here? You gonna make me do a little bit of looking, Chipper? Hold on. Oh, that look like the AI. Well, hopefully that's your AI, Chipper. If that's your AI, it's cute. You cute, boy. You say that's Rico, nigga? Who Rico, nigga? The AI picture? What's going on, Chipper? I need more. I need more context. Oh, he yelling Trump 2024. That nigga gonna get his ass beat out there. Oh my God. Marquise. You know what? I would drop in his chat and tell him to stop, but he ain't gonna listen. He ain't gonna listen. So I'm gonna save my characters. Save my motherfucking data. That's Rico nigga. Oh wow. He's cute. Go ahead, Rico. I ain't mad about it. How Rico pulled that? What's going on? Hey, mixology. So Chipper, do you know these niggas? Like, cause I know like people in the same area be knowing people. Do you know of Juan Key and Rico the Brat and like the other ones that's in New York? Have you heard of them like on the scene or whatever? No, I was laser focused on the history Juan gave on Rico. Well, I've heard that history before, Chipper. You know, the whole thing where Juan was making like a movie and Rico the Brat was supposed to be in the movie playing like a transgender drug addict, but because he was a real life drug addict, it never really came to fruition or whatever. Oh, okay. She said that's not Rico, it's me. Okay. So I know that whole story with that situation with Juan and Rico the Brat. But I feel like because once again, like I said, Juan has a way of talking to where I don't want to say he talk in circles, but I feel like he don't be giving the whole story. He only gives the parts that need to be said. So I feel like there's more with him and Rico the Brat than just working together on that movie project that never came to fruition. I feel like there's more to the story than just that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's anything. I don't know if it's anything sexual or anything like as far as a relationship, but there's definitely more to the story. And I mean, at this point, Rico the Brat needs to hit somebody's link and just tell his whole side of the story. Okay, Chipper said I don't know either of them personally, but have you heard about them like on the scene, like just through gossip or whatever? Like, have you heard about them? Like, you know a person who knows a person who knows that nigga? Because I swear, the older we get, the more it's like I find out we're so connected and we didn't even fucking know. Like I know a person who knows a person who knows like some of everybody on here, which is crazy. All right, let me see what else. So last thing we talked about was Wiley is currently on the Vegas Strip and he seems to be a bit manic. For those of y'all who didn't know, I heard only about one and it was nothing bad. Okay, that's good to know. Well, Juan is a entertainer. He's a what they call a thespian. So I would assume it wouldn't be well. I was gonna say I would assume it wouldn't be anything too bad, but seeing as how the thespians of Hollywood are now all being exposed for their deviant behaviors for over the years, you never know, bitch. That thespian community, ooh, they like to get up to some things. Let's just say that. All right, what else is going on? So Wiley got 264 people over here. Oh Lord, they telling the nigga he needs some Seroquel. He need about 1,000 milligrams of Seroquel. They diagnosing the nigga in the chat. Lord Jesus. Tipper say I'm here in Vegas for the Magic Fashion Trade Show, as I am every year. It starts tomorrow. Tipper, why aren't you giving us footage? Oh my fucking God, Chipper. I want footage. I ain't trying to see you. I'm trying to see the fashion show. I like, do you have front row tickets? Can you like, I don't know, give us some shorts or whatever? You ain't gotta live it. You can just film it and then cut the shit out that you don't want us to see. I want to see the fashion show, Chipper. Magic Fashion Trade Show? Oh my God. I'm depending on you, Chipper. I'm gonna Google it and see if I can find somebody who is going live from there or who is gonna show the footage because I really want to see that. That sounds amazing, and I'm depending on you, Chipper. You've outed yourself. Now you have to come through. And with that being said, guys, I think we are out of here. We've been on here for 47 minutes. It's been cute or whatever. We didn't talk about too much. It wasn't too much to talk about. We're all just sitting back with our ankles crossed, waiting on this Vegas debacle to happen. So don't ask me, Ish. Why you rolling your eyes? Why you rolling your eyes? Don't ask me, Ish. All right, guys. I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna watch Wiley because I don't know. He over here shaking his titties like Marquita. So Mixology said, anybody heard from ZT today? No, we have not heard from ZT today, Mixology, but I did tell the people that I noticed that ZT had a live scheduled after that debacle last night, but he did not come live, and that one has been taken down. And also, if you go over to his page and look, all of his other videos from this year have been taken down. You only see the video from last night and then videos from last year. So we have not heard from him, but it looks like he's been over there doing some maintenance on his page, but he has not taken that video down from last night. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go over here and watch Wiley acting like Marquita and scream Trump 2024 to these white folks in Vegas. And hopefully the police won't rough him up too bad if they get their hands on him. All right, y'all. I will see. I will see y'all real soon. Wait a minute. Y'all talking now. Hold on. Real life with Anthony McNeil says, well, again, always nice to see you live. Back in the clouds I go. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. Chipper say they don't travel. I know that's right, Chipper. Shauna says, thanks for the last, Saudi. Oh, thank y'all for chilling with me, Shauna. I really appreciate it. Mixology said, well, I got the clip if he decides to take it down. Period. Period. It's a lot of niggas that got the clip. They already uploaded it and everything. So it's going down in history. Ooh, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. So listen, before we go, Anthony and Nathaniel, they be doing this shit like every 4 months or so. But because Anthony, I don't know if he's been blackballed or if he just come live so late at night because he worked a night shift that people don't really be seeing his videos and stuff. But about 6 months ago, Anthony and Nathaniel was live, and Anthony cussed Nathaniel the fuck out, and Nathaniel wasn't saying nothing. And Anthony put his ass out, like had the nigga standing outside in his boxers and his fucking wife beater with like a plastic bag. Like it was horrible. Anthony treated that bad boy so bad like 6 months ago. So this is a reoccurring thing with them. Like if you be creeping in ZT's bushes late night, you will see this shit. And me, I'm a 42-year-old woman. Well, I'll be 42 in October. So I'm at the point in my life to where, yes, bitch, I have to wake up like clockwork every motherfucking night between like 2 and 2:30 and 2:45 to go pee. Cause I'll be drinking a lot of water during the day. So when I wake up to go pee, I grab my phone to see what's going on. And that's the witching hour. These niggas be live, bitch. And it be some shit going down sometimes. So that's when I be catching that kind of shit during the witching hour when I gotta get up and go to the restroom. So I caught that shit one night. Now it was only like 14 people in ZT's bushes when he was over there fighting with that man about 6 months ago. And with that video, directly after he deleted it. Cause I sent the video, I sent the text message like with the link and stuff to a couple of friends, but once again, it was like 3 in the fucking morning. Regular people are fucking sleep. You know what I'm saying? So by the time they woke up in the morning, the video had been deleted. So not many people saw that one, but it's been a reoccurring thing with Anthony Banks and Nathaniel over there fighting and putting hands on each other, and Anthony being very, 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 very verbally abusive to that man, and that man just basically eating it. And I guess Nathaniel said that he's full, bitch. Don't you see my gut? I'm fucking full. I'm not eating this shit any longer. And that's basically what happened. That's basically what happened. Well, all right, y'all. Mixology says Stomp and Rick gave me my life yesterday. Absolutely, Mixology. Stomp was great. Stomp was great. Rick was too, but Stomp was really good. Oh, it was great. Uh, Shout out to QB and Steph 219 only. Yeah, shout out to QB and Steph. Now, QB has not made any commentary on this shit yet, but the tracker is coming up soon, I'm sure. And QB probably would be doing a Let's Talk About It with him and Steph and Don't Ask Me Ish. So I will be tuning in for those to hear what those girls have to say about this ZT and Toes situation. I want to hear what they got to say about ZT and Toes. It's gonna be great. Any day now. All right, guys. Have a great one. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.